GB Engine, also known as Bonk's Adventure in the United States for the Game Boy, also known as BC Kid in Europe, as it is called over there. So this is supposed to be like the first game, like, you know, Bonk's Adventure, which is the first game, except it's ported to the Game Boy. This is 1992. Same year as the Amiga port and the NES port. And this is like, you can see the name up there, it's GB Engine, and this is a thing that I really like that they did, and I think it's like really clever and something I like about the Japanese nomenclature for this series of games. Instead of being PC Engine because it's on the PC Engine, now it's GB Engine because it's on the Game Boy. And you know, on the West it was just called the same as the first game, and it's on a different platform. Whatever, right? Before I talk more about this, let's take a quick review at our retrospective list. These are the games we have done. So far, we have finished 5 games. I'm gonna talk about this one more time, and then I'm gonna stop talking about it, because I don't want to repeat myself too much. But BC Kid on the Amiga, we could not finish it because when we got to the 4th boss, the game crashed. I got there twice. It crashed both times. I tried to change the settings on the virtual machine. We are using the official dump from the dev for this game, so nothing I can do. I'm sorry. Here's the thing, this game is like exactly the same as Bonk's Adventure, except it's slightly better and slightly easier. I was breezing through it. I like the time when it crashed for the second time, I had a lot of extra lives, extra health. I'm sure I was gonna beat it. I'm sure it's gonna be the same as the original. I did want to beat it, right? But yeah, that's what happened. Not much we can do here. Anyway, I finished the first 5 games. The original one, the sequel, the port for the Amiga of the original one, the port for the NES, and then we finished this PC Engine, also known as Airzone, which is a shmup. Very good game, very good graphics, a lot of variety. For that little card that they used on the TurboGrafx, that's a lot of content, man. Like all the backgrounds and all the different enemies. Very good game. I'm not a big fan of shmups, but I finished on the first day, like 2.5 hours. That's a fair time to learn and finish a shmup, right? Especially when you don't realize how the basic mechanics of the game work, as I've mentioned at the start of the stream. Like, yeah, this is gonna be on the VOD. The start of the stream wasn't on the VOD. You can bomb on the game, right? If you hold the second button, you charge a bomb. I didn't know that. I finished the game without that because I didn't know that. Right? I wasn't doing a challenge, okay? I don't do those. I just didn't know any better. Anyway, GB Engine, I assume this is gonna be the same game but on the Game Boy, because I was slightly surprised that the NES version was very, very, very similar. Hello there, Sakura. Welcome in, my friend. How are we doing tonight? I was surprised at how similar the NES game was to the original, because usually they try to make it different. Like when we played John Mac, the NES version was very different. I don't know how different this one is going to be. Of course, being the Game Boy, it's going to be very limited. I kind of assume it's going to be easy, because the NES one was trivial. Hello there, Games of VHS. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? So yeah, I'm going to go into this game. I don't know what to expect. I've only played one Game Boy here before. It was Join Mac. It was actually a lot of fun. Like, it had one bullshit level, but it was actually more fun than the NES version of Join Mac. Before we move on, let's take a quick look at the American cover art for this game. Let me see. Is it crap? I don't actually remember. Yeah, it's shit. They reused the cover art for the NES, which is like not the worst. Like, the worst so far is this. The PC Genjin 2 cover art. The America with the Arregal tops. Yeah, I think my week is to a good start. Yeah. Did you hear me saying that I finished Airzone without realizing that you can hold down the second button to charge bombs? Someone told me that on a comment on my YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah, that would have made things easier. Anyway, this is the very charming, very whimsical cover art to GB Genjin on the Japanese cover. And this is the reused NES cover art for the Game Boy version. It's not the worst, but I really don't like this look on Bonk. Like he's supposed to be radical or something. You're tired, you had a good, busy and tired weekend trip, drove 3 hours home. Yeah, my weekend trips are usually 2.5 hours driving back. I know how that goes. Well, but you took the trip, right? That's what matters. I really don't look forward to the trip itself, like the traveling and the driving. But yeah, this is the cover art for the Game Boy version. It's the same cover art as the NES, so not much else to talk about. I don't like that like edgy look to Bonk. That's what they did back then with cover arts on the US. They gave an edgy look to the characters because this apparently is it's for kids. And apparently back then even kids didn't want things for kids, right? They wanted things for teenagers, grown-ups. They didn't want things for kids because they're not kids. Oh, you got heavy rain. I got heavy rain once. I distinctly remember a truck coming the other way and splashing violently water on my windshield and just like, what the fuck, I can't see shit. Yeah, it's tense. It's a little bit tense sometimes. Anyway, we're going to this. I don't know why my microphone is clipping today. Let me know if my microphone is too loud or if it is distorting, because it looks like it's clipping. Do I have... Let me take a brief look at my filters. Jesus, these filters are way too complicated. I don't even know how to deal with them. Anyway, it should be fine. I didn't actually change anything, although I did update OBS. I dread updating OBS sometimes. So let's move over here. And sorry for the very wide screen. That's Game Boy for you. Bonk's Adventure, Game Boy, 1992. Game 6 out of 15. Everything is correct over there. Now watch my face grow a light with this widescreen. There you go. Anyway, good cover. Title screen. Yep, it's Bonk, alright. Oh, we got a map? We got a map. Round 1 start. That's a very good rendition on the Game Boy. Of the sprite. The music is amazing. Very responsive controls, which is usually what happens on the Game Boy. Let me test the turbo, although I don't want to use it. No, you see, if I use turbo and I jump, it does this. If I don't use it, I can still do this. Like, I don't need it, it's fine. I'm sure it's gonna be easier. They don't have the extra life in here. Music is very good. Oh, the sounds of his steps. Oh, the sprites are way too fucking charming. Like the way his head bobs up and down. Solid sprite work. Oh, this enemy is new. I don't think I remember this enemy from the... Oh, but the plants are not gonna have different colors that I can use to identify what they're supposed to do. Oh, it's just for jumping, okay. Oh no, you can't tell this is the red one. Yeah, that sprite suffers a little bit from the lack of extra pixels. No, we still have all the buffs. Like, he has a mohawk on this version. And his hair flicks when he jumps. It flicks up. This sprite is really good. That jump, though, is, I don't know about this jump. Yeah, this one is better. Yeah, it's Game Boy Bonk. It's fine. It's solid. Though I'm very curious to see the boss fights and if they put all the levels. But they got the bonus stages. Oh, they got the bonus stages from the second game. That's a lot of... You've got 10 seconds to scale that wall. Start! Oh, there's another wall. Shit. I did. Boogalooga. What? Boogalooga, everyone. Oh, I think I got an extra life on 5,000 points. They did have these, okay. It's fine. Oh, it's still... It's following me all the way from back there. That's surprising for a Game Boy game. They usually despawn if you go that far away. Yeah, you can juggle them. It's fun. I want to actually test, like, juggling for lives. And I see bonus stuff up here. Ow. Yeah, I need to juggle. I need to find an enemy I can juggle in a safe spot. Juggling them like this is a little bit too hard with these. Okay. No, I did hit it, so you can't juggle in this game. Oh, look at the thing for the boss. Nice. Same music? Oh, the bosses are different. Okay. Ow. But the music is still here. You have less health in this game. Because you have 3 hearts, but there are... But it can only... But it's a full heart per hit. On the other Bonk games, the hearts, like, they go down partially. It's not even a difficult boss, I don't know why I'm having trouble with it. It looks like the boss fights from the second game. The way they finish. It's a little bit of a weird hybrid, like some of the ports are. Alright, that's a new enemy, and it looks annoying. I shouldn't have died on the boss, but what can you do? Now this game is either going to be very, like, these games, they can be, what's the word? They can trick you into a false sense of safety, right? Because they start very easy. Now this game could remain easy. Oh, that was a hidden exo life, okay. Or you could, like, just turn the bullshit to 11. I don't think it will happen. Because it's a Game Boy game, you're supposed to be able to finish it in, like... What? Wow! Wow! I like how they got these, like... kinds of levels, like having the entire variety, even though it's a Game Boy game. Good amount of content overall. But I get the feeling we're not going to be getting all the bosses. Like, we're already getting different bosses anyway, but it means that we're not gonna get, like... I don't think you're gonna get, like, 4 bosses in total. Bonus stage. Feed yourself with bonus food. Start. I swear that wasn't on purpose. I wanted to get some distance. Okay, almost fell to the start of the level. Ah, this is the Cloud 9 level. No, wait, you do get partial heart damage. I think it was just the boss that was too strong. Ah, shit. Also, the game has a bunch of slowdown. Which, you know, it's a Game Boy game, and they insisted on having a lot of enemies on screen. Not much you can do to avoid that. Like, you can handle about 1 enemy before slowing down. Oh, heart container, nice. Do I want to go there? He does have the gems, yes, they're all here. And they're pretty competent renditions. Nope. He has... The air control is somewhere between Bonk 1 and Bonk 2, actually. Like, it's not as easy to turn around as Bonk 1, but it's not as impossible as Bonk 2. I don't know if I... Oh, that's why you want to be here. There we go. Nice. Let's see the second boss. Yeah, they're all original bosses, which I appreciate, of course. What? Okay, I can't hit it from below. Ow. Again, they don't look difficult, but... Okay, I have to hit the head, not the beak. And he comes back. That's... I'm probably gonna lose a life. Because I can't get up fast enough. Yeah. He's moving faster. What? Yeah, it's not difficult. We're certainly going to get a boss rush. All these games have boss rushes, even Air Zonk had boss rush. But, what? Hello. I think I can learn. Oh, this! That was supposed to give us an extra life. Well, this is what? Okay. It's just my game timer. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I completely forgot. That's still... Which reminds me, I also have to save the game timer for Prince of Qing. Professional streamer, everyone. Okay, this has been going for what? 20 minutes? 20 minutes. I think that's how you show 20 minutes. Yes, yes, this is correct. Yes, thank you so much, Games on VHS. That was my bad. 40 hours of Game Boy Bonk. Yeah, right. Well, the water control still works the same. Water controlling Bonk works really well. Because you can jump, and when you jump you do bonk up, but you can still just use up and down to navigate. It's very civilized. Water control in Bonk games is extremely civilized. Do those things do anything other than just stay still? Dumb. That was dumb. Nice. Big submarine. What is that? Oh, it's I eat the turtle. Oh, and I become a what? And you can hide inside. That's new. Hello there, Mac. Bonk indeed. We just became a turtle. Man, he looks so much like curling in here. Alright. Yeah. Whatever. You are what you eat. Yeah, very profound. There you go. Do I get another turtle here? I do. Yeah, I can't attack, I can only hide. Oh, but his swims really fucking fast. Oh, boss already! That was like the shortest level of all time. Okay. Okay, I think this one is easy. Just be right on the corner and you can attack it twice safely. Yep, easy. Damn cowardly turtles. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Is turtle soup good? I don't know if I would want to try it. But I've always been curious. I don't think you should eat turtles, but... I mean, people eat frogs. Yeah, this is the easiest boss. Shark submarine. Yeah, all it's missing is some lasers. You never had it. Yeah, neither have I. I have never eaten anything weird. Other than like squid, I guess. That's the weirdest thing I've eaten. Like those are enemies. Let me see if they work just like the previous games. Yeah, they do, okay. Doesn't sound appetizing. I don't know, it's... People make soup with bones. What? What? So I assume it's going to be something like that. Okay, maybe that's... You're just supposed to float over. You keep forgetting to put Doritos on your pizza. You gotta remember. You have to... You don't want the... like, whole pieces of Doritos. You want, like, flakes. Not powder, flakes. Just a hint. The only thing that Doritos working better than pizza that I have tried is sushi. Sushi with Doritos sprinkled on top. It's very common over here for some godless reason. Yeah, crumbled. I haven't had gumbo. Or I haven't, I don't know what from that name. Today I had a very special dish. It's a very Brazilian dish called feijoada. It's actually referred to in Terranigma. I think they talk about feijoada in Terranigma, which is basically beans and pork. It's very filling, as you can imagine. Why did I take damage? This game is a little bit more finicky in the angles you can hit the enemies without taking damage. The most lenient one is the Amiga one, where you can almost bonk down from the side. Sausage and shrimp soup with mild spiciness. That actually sounds amazing. Sausage and shrimp. Like it kind of sounds like my kind of thing, to be honest. Oh, I could... There was another piece of meat up there. If I, like, jumped on enemies properly, I could get to it, but it's fine. What? I did everything properly. Also, I have to appreciate that this game has scrolling in both directions. Some games are very lazy with that, even on the Game Boy. Hard to describe Cajun food if you haven't tried a specific seasoning to it. I freaking love when I get the chance to try different seasoning than what I'm used to. Just have things taste differently. I can't grab on this. This is supposed to be like the cave level, but it's a very unique version of it with these breakable rocks. Maybe being so frustrated couldn't get into Super Mario. Ah, you couldn't go left. Right, I get it. Yeah, like, I was talking about the NES version of Bonk when I was playing through it. The NES has a technical thing where games can only scroll left or right. At least by default on the hardware. If you have both at the same time, you have to pick one. And what they do is they pick vertical. So the horizontal scrolling gets broken. If you play Mario 3 and you don't have, and you're playing on the emulator, you're going to see the tiles on the sides slightly broken, like flashing as they change. And the reason for that is because the game is set up for vertical scrolling, so the horizontal one is slightly broken. They have to emulate it sort of on the cartridge. And it's an interesting topic, but I don't want to get too boring with it. And you can see when a game wants to go safe on the NES, when they never do both at the same time. And that was the case with Bonk. Like, it was very obvious that each level was either horizontal or vertical. And I know if you play Mario 2, it's like that. If you play Ninja Gaiden, it's like that. Those games avoid going in both sides. And the reason they set up for vertical when they want to go both is because the broken tiles on the sides are more likely to be hidden by the overscan on CRT TVs. Also, we have more horizontal space, so those broken tiles are less relevant. Oh, is this going to be the dinosaur level? That was supposed to be like the first... on the first world. Because it has these things... they're supposed to be on the back of the dinosaur. I don't think that's the case, actually. I don't know about you guys, but there's a thing that I've loved to do. At least in Super Mario World. I love skipping levels by flying over them. Like, people often complain that, oh no, you get the cape in Super Mario World and you just ignore the level. I like doing that. I feel like I'm cheating. It's awesome. But I get it, that's kind of dumb. Ooh, nice! And the game actually rewards you for skipping it with that life over there, for example. Ah, the ballerina! I can't believe they added... of all the bosses that they could bring from the previous games, they brought this one. It's not as shitty. It's actually very easy. It's trivial. What? Yeah, someone hated the boss... Okay, never mind. God damn it, game. I was gonna say they hated the boss so much that they made an easy version of it. But no, of course, she's doing some bullshit. And there's no... you can't tell she's going to do that, so you go to attack and you get wrecked, I guess. Yep, like that. It's not as bad, but... it's a bit dumb. You know, in Mario 3 everyone was using the flutes to skip most of the game. I mean, it's different things, right? If you just want to beat the game quickly, that's fine. If you want to, like if you were a kid and that's the only game you have, you're not using flutes to skip it, you're playing through everything, of course. Like, for a very long time, Super Mario World was like the only game I had. So of course I focused on doing every level. At first. This is a little bit tricky. Can I jump to the other side instead? No, I can't bite on this. And I can't kill the thing from here. I can't reach it. Okay. I want to flop over there, but be careful with the enemy. I have one heart left. The timing for this jump is really nice, especially with the slowdown. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Even though they used like a sprite that is more similar from the second game, they still have the death with the foaming at the mouth from the first one, which I've always... crap. Always found disturbing. I can't. I'm not gonna lose another life here. That would be dumb. Hello there, Sunfall. There's a song here that goes like that. It's not a good one. But yeah, the music in this game is pretty good. Like, they did a very good job. Like, they're Bonk. Like, the only problem that Amiga music had was that it wasn't Bonk. This music is very Bonk. It feels good. It's kinda grim. Yeah, it's just disturbing and it doesn't fit with everything else, I feel. That shouldn't have worked. Ah, wait. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Right, yeah, it's Los Hermanos, and the reason I say I don't like it is because, like, at least on my friend circle, no one likes Los Hermanos at all. But, you know, music taste, whatever. Now, the thing that when Games of VGS said it was grim, I think he was talking about the death animation, and that one I really don't like. I don't know, to me Los Hermanos feels like one of those bands that is like forced. What I mean by that is that they shouldn't be singing or doing music at all. But they are, I guess. Are they still around even? And here we waste all of it because I can't control the jumping like this. Okay. Okay, good level. You like the 50s throwback style. Does it sound like 50s music to you? It doesn't to me. Oh, you know them because of a shitty free-to-play rhythm game, really? If it has Los Hermanos in it, then it has to be shitty, I agree. You're just kidding. Come on, you knew it was coming. Ah, you have to have a guy for the thing to shoot, interesting. That's fancy. Oh, it shoots the eggs that are broken on their heads that turn them into evil. Okay, bonus level. I don't feel that strongly about Los Hermanos. Actually, it's just a low-hanging fruit down here. It's like complaining about Nickelback. I blame the input lag. Ooh, this is a nice rendition of this music. Okay, we are on the... yeah, level 5 it is. We're getting close to the boss rush now. I wanted to... yeah, but you can't juggle them for points. in this game, unfortunately. I blame Sunfall. I was reading chat. You play 2 free-to-play rhythm games on your iPad. One is aggressively monetized but has a bunch of real music. The other has zero monetizations of weeby music you do not recognize. Questionably better game, you suck for it, play music you recognize. That's interesting. Weeby music. I know exactly what you're talking about. I should like rhythm games. But I think I usually just give up on the music selection, usually. Because a very good rhythm game would have the music be irrelevant. Like, if you look at Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii, that is one of my favorite Wii games. So good, and like the music is irrelevant. It's fun, it's whimsical, you don't give a shit. That's not what matters on that game. Kind of like Elite Beat Agents, it does have a few real songs, I don't give a shit. That's not what makes the game good. It's a lot more fun if you actually like the music. I agree, but I feel like the games that do have licensed music like that, they're not as fun to begin with. You played a positively disgusting amount of DR back in the day. Have Stockholm Syndrome for vocal trance. Alright, 2 notes on that. One, I have never and will never play DDR. Especially because back then it was like on the arcade and like I'm not gonna be caught dead on one of those machines in public. Especially now that I'm old. But especially back then as well. I don't know which one is worse actually. Because if you're an old dude, you're just having fun, but if you're a teenager, then I don't know, there's all the teenage bullshit to go with it, I guess. You tried it once. And the second thing I want to talk about is vocals. I don't like vocals. Every song that doesn't have someone singing about some random shit I don't give a crap about is instantly better. Like, I've nowadays, like, sure, there are the classics, all the musics that I do like, whatever, that I've grew up listening to, but new stuff that I listen to today, as soon as someone starts singing, I skip to the next one. It's always the same shit. I don't care if you're heartbroken, dude. Just shut up, let me listen to the actual instruments instead of your whiny voice. Jesus Christ. And I know most people prefer that. It's fine, it's just not for me. Like, a lot of the time it's kind of easy for me to, like, ignore the lyrics. Because, you know, most of the time it's in English, and it's easy to filter it, I guess. For me. But still, just the fact that someone is singing and you can hear, oh dude, you're trying to play like you're hurting or whatever, like, just play the damn song. A lot of unique enemies on this game compared to previous bonks. We got best viewers. Man, how quickly they managed to defeat Twitch's block. That's kind of amazing. Frequency for the PS2 is one of the rare rhythm games. Licensed music that's also really solid mechanism-wise. I actually don't know that one. Never paid too much attention to lyrics. So, lyrics have ruined songs for me before. There is this one song, I don't remember the name. I know that it's like jump off and flip for extra points. Okay, I'm gonna use the turbo for this one, I don't care. There's this one song that is a banger. It has like a very good beat to it, a very good flow. It's really freaking good how it sounds. But there's a dude singing, right? And it's like... He sounds like a douche, like a whiny teenager, entitled teenager, but you know, I can ignore that. And then the lyrics, like, he's very specific about his lyrics, like, he's very emotional. Forced emotion, of course, because it's a freaking song. And I try to ignore the lyrics. And he's talking about this, he's singing about this girl that, and he says that they could never be friends because he loves her so much. Alright, whatever, like, he's friend zoned, he doesn't like being friend zoned. He's one of those guys, right? And I'm trying to just ignore that and just enjoy the beat. And then he gets to a part of this song. I'm already thinking the guy is like too much information, you know, like keep it to yourself. And the guy goes, I swear to God, I don't remember the exact lyrics, but something along the lines, you're always high. When we're making love, you're always high because I'm never enough. I'm like, dude, that's the kind of shit you keep to yourself. And I could never listen to that song again. Oh, water level. I didn't realize. Oh, the exploding things that don't actually do anything. Should I? Yeah, I'll grab the turtle. It is too much. I do agree. Because he starts this song by singing something along the lines of... you say that you love me, but you're lying because you're always running around with older guys. And I'm like, sure, dude, just... You're obviously not supposed to be going for this woman, just, you know, leave her alone, she's using you, whatever. Because if it is like, you know, that Offspring song where the guy's being taken advantage by a woman, at least that one is kind of like fun in a fun way. This one is just depressing. And then he drops that line about her doing drugs because because it's not enough for her. That's too much, man. Just, I want the extra life, but I can't get it, and I just died. So yeah, I don't like lyrics in general. I don't know how to get that, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, I can do this here, okay. It's very inconsistent where you can climb like that. So my opinion on difficulty right now is that this isn't as easy as the NES version, but it is obviously easier than the original one. Also, this level is a lot more complete. This game is better than the NES version. And like, of course I'm a little bit sad that we don't have the same bosses, but they have unique bosses, that's fine. Alright, Games on VHS, enjoy your lurk. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the NES one is a little bit too easy, the levels were a little bit like too safe in how they were designed. It didn't add anything new and it skipped a lot of content. Like, you either do the same, like the Amiga version, or the... Did we play another? No, we didn't. We either do the same, which the NES couldn't, because of technical limitations. It kind of did the same, or you go original like this one, so I do think this is a lot better. Oh, I think I can... Yeah, I can skip to the other side. I mean, I have the same opinion for Joe and Mac. Game Boy Joe and Mac is more fun than NES Joe and Mac. I think I did rank it higher on my... Nope, I want that thing. I think I did rank it higher. Oh, you bite and flip around. Yeah, you're right. I didn't... Yeah. Because this is original to this game, we haven't had bones that you flip around like this. platforms that you flip around are different. And we did get those in this game. Also, maybe because of the controls, he doesn't slide down if you don't keep pressing up. Oh, fancy. Ah, it's the same as the second one where you have to like jump to the side and grab back. Something that you had to do on that tropical stage. The one where you have the things that you roll and jump up. It has a thing where you have to like climb on one of those and jump out to break up and then move back to grab back unless otherwise you fall down. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, here you have to jump out and then jump back, otherwise you fall down like this. Man, this multi-stage just building anticipation is really good. Wait. Oh, the boss rush! It's shaped like the boss rush on the second game. I actually like this. I don't mind this one. Also because the bosses are not too hard. I just suck at them and that's different. Yeah, don't try to rush it. But on this game you have to do the bosses in order, like the Bonk's Revenge. Yeah, this song again, yes. Although they're not having the boss rush music here. It's just a shame I like that one as well. Yep, keep it easy. Don't try to get fancy with it. And it's actually easy. Yeah, easy, but I can still mess up, of course. I never said I don't mess up with simple stuff. It's probably the stuff I mess up the most because I'm expecting to require finesse and then I don't. I got distracted by my phone. I desert. They have less health on the boss rush. That's very, very civilized. Like a boss rush on where the bosses are not as difficult in the original. Ooh, extra life even. It's very civilized. This one is the easy one. This one is irrelevant. Torpedo shark. You know, I wouldn't mind this song as like battle music on an RPG. It kind of fits. This is very good, yes. It's the same as the TurboGrafx version, but it's very well adapted. Also, the Game Boy is stereo, right? So it can work a lot better. Man, so generous. Game Boy Saga battle theme. Yes, that's what I had in mind. Ah, goddammit. Yeah, this is the only annoying boss. It's supposed to be easy, but then she jumps and breaks her rhythm. That's a good thing I failed to jump, because she didn't. Yeah, it's... Once you jump, you're kind of committed. Ow. Come on, I don't have to lose a life here. There we go. Why would you fight ice skaters and dancers in these games anyway? This game doesn't have ice physics. I don't know why this particular boss they added back to the game. It makes no sense. Of all the bosses they could have added, they added that one. That's from Bonk's Revenge, not Bonk's Adventure as well. Bonk's Adventure doesn't have ice levels. Oh, they have this! Fancy! I didn't expect to have this one. It's very different. It doesn't shoot anything at you. It does move quite erratically though. It's fine. Ow. Come on. Now, either it doesn't have different sprites for the breaking of the antenna, or it has a truckload of health. I hope it's the first, of course. Yeah, it's the first. Okay. Okay, the princess goes back to normal. I am Princess Lisa of Moonland. They changed her name. Thanks for changing me back to normal. It was just Za on the other games. Now follow me. We have the final boss to kill. Pequeno Los Dos. Sure. Let's see if they did this transition. This is like the fanciest transition in the game. Let's see if they added it to the Game Boy version. We go to the moon. I love when these old games... Yeah, they do have the transition. You go to the moon for no good reason. Yep. Oh, they used that graphic for Bonk. The boss is small. Of course. Well, that's Game Boy limitation, I guess. Okay, so you just avoid him, wait for him to come down, and then you jump. Do I have to bait it down? I do, yes. And then he... Okay, it's not difficult if this is all there is to it. Of course it isn't. I pressed jump, it didn't jump. In my defense. I suck, but not that much. Oh! Is this already second phase? Why? You have to hit him on the front, I guess. What? Do you not hit him on the crown this version? Where do you hit him then? Not on the nose. I just did and I died. It's on his brow? It's very specific, and the nose is wrong, the crown is wrong. It has to be on the brow. Ooh, 3 hits. Okay, well, I had enough lives to learn the boss, so it's fine. What? Very rude, yes. You didn't jump, I pressed. I swear I pressed. Sometimes it doesn't go. I blame input lag. I love to blame input lag. There we go. You blame Jeff Bezos. Well, we can all blame Jeff Bezos, right? For everything. All the time. I shall be back. Peace has returned to our kingdom, thanks to you. Look! The castle of the evil one is crumbling away. Each game has a different text. They couldn't agree. Oh, I forgot about this map. It only shows twice. GGW, well played. Alright, thank you for the GGs. Bye bye! That's it? Alright, end timer, no credits. Just shy of sub 1 hour speedrun. Bonk there has strong Crayon Shin-chan energy, yeah. And I like this. This is the sprite for the extra lives on the original game. It's very, very Japanese, yes. Alright, sub 1 hour, speedrun, Game Boy, Bonk's Adventure, there we go, that was very... It's a Game Boy game, it's supposed to be short, it's supposed to be easy. That was fine, and actually I found that to be more enjoyable than the NES one. Not that the NES one wasn't good, but... Believe it or not, this one is a little bit more challenging. And it's more unique, which I do appreciate. So let's move over here. Let me close this. That was a very fast game that we have just finished. I'm going to update the retrospective list and I'm going to pull it up and we can take a look here that this game right here is now finished. Bonk's Adventure for the Game Boy released in 1992, the last game from 1992 on this list. Not the last remake of Bonk's Adventure, very unique game. Very good in a lot of ways. GB Game Engine. I liked it. It's exactly what you want on the Game Boy. If you don't know Bonk, you can enjoy it just fine. If you do know Bonk, it's perfectly alright for the Game Boy. It's fair, it's reasonable, everything. Very good music. I liked it. 2 thumbs up. Good shit.